Joshua.
Yes.
First time in my murder barn as an outlaw.
Yes, Jackson. Oh, this
How you feel?
identity. I feel gutted. I think I did play a really well game. I clocked a couple traders. I think I still found another one. I just decided to lead a vote for some odd reason, and I think that was my downfall.
Josh, as an outlaw, you have the opportunity to leave a message for any of your fellow players.
Yeah.
The message cannot contain someone's name. Who would you like to leave a message to?
I'd like to leave my message to Jen.
Please tell me what you'd like it to say.
I wanted to say money.
Walk me through why.
Yeah, Richard's name says like rich. And with that being said, I hope she gets that. I do think it's him.
I will be leaving a message for Joseph because he's shielded, and I think that these traitors need more heat. The message is circle feline.
I think I want to leave one for Caitlin this time. Circle swift.
They're trying to frame my fiance now.
I'm so sorry to hear that. What message would you like to leave?
SpongeBob friend.
And for who?
Joey. I think he has coasted.
Who's he?
Patrick, SpongeBob's friend.
Let's keep it consistent with my girl, Caitlin. Why not? Murder trial.
I'll leave it for Jordan.
Please tell me.
I think I'm just gonna try to lead him towards Patrick just to get the discussion going, because I feel like people are already talking about Richard. I feel like one of the couples has to have a traitor in the mix, and I don't think Jordan is one, so I think it's gotta come from the Chloe-Patrick couple. Maybe I'll say murder trial.
I'm tired of this, Jackson.
Jane.
Hi.
You've survived another banishment.
By the skin of my teeth.
How do you feel going into tonight's murder not unshielded?
Not good. If I'm murdered, it's because someone wants to frame like a Joey, for example, who came for me. And if I'm not murdered, it's because the traitors think that they can still convince people I'm a traitor. I feel like people are looking out for me, people are rooting for me, which is so nice in a game that's so cutthroat.
2 messages have been left for you by outlaws.
Okay.
When I give you the messages, please read the messages and let me know what you think they mean.
Circle Swift. Is that a Taylor Swift reference? Circle. I mean, obviously, circle, as in someone who's competed on the circle. Jordan.
Who do you think left that note for you?
Oh God, I don't know. I mean, I know that Daniel's in my corner, so maybe Daniel.
Here's your next note.
Murder trial.
What do you think that means?
I really don't
Okay.
know what that means.
All right.
I'll have to think on it.
Absolutely. Are you nervous going into the double murder?
Very much so. I think Chloe and I are the only couple left standing. I think we've got a big target on our back. I think it would make sense to off us both so that the other couples look bad, or the remaining couples, Jordan, Caitlin, and Joey. So I think there's a good chance we're both going, or at least one of us is going.
I wish I could say I feel good, but I'm just on edge, man.
Understood. Are you nervous going into the double murder?
Absolutely. 2. There's only I feel like 3 of us that are kind of like on this like suspicious enough level to be considered, and I feel like I'm one of them.
Do you feel like you're going to be killed?
Yes.
Who else do you think might be killed?
So I think it's between me, Patrick, and Joey, just because I think Richard and Jen are good shields to keep around for the traitors. They have a little more sus on them.
Joseph D., not only have you survived the last banishment, but you won a shield in the last trial. So you are immune from the double murder. In addition, Joseph D., one of the outlaws wanted to leave you a message specifically.
Circle feline.
Who do you think wrote that message and why?
Feline makes me think Megan. Because of the cats of it all. I have no idea what this means or who it's from.
Well, you've got time to ponder it, especially knowing you can't get murdered.
I'm losing my mind.
Joey.
Yes.
Congratulations on surviving another banishment.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I feel confused. What's the rules on the double murders?
Jordan, how's it feel seeing your partner go home?
It's working out right now. I wanted Josh to be the last one banished so his identity wasn't revealed. I was scared people think that it had to be one of us, so that's why I wanted to keep him I was gonna let him go final round. But I think I think the suspicion is cleared.
There was a message left for you.
Okay.
There's your message.
Jordan, murder trial.
Joe, you also got a message from one of your fellow outlaws.
SpongeBob friend? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Okay.
Players, good to see y'all. Welcome to your final murder reveal. In my hands, I hold the pictures of 6 players. 6 out of the 18 who have either told the truth or lied to get here. Congratulations. Let's get started. First player safe from murder is... The next player safe is... Players, I have 2 more pictures left in my hands. The next player safe is... And the final player safe is... Richard, I'm so sorry. Richard, I was wrong. Well, ain't that sweet? 2 best friends killed right in front of us. Shit. I'll see y'all outside.
I'm telling you guys, he is a fucking faithful. And if he is a traitor, it would mess. Like, I will now go to. I am positive. Do not vote him out.
I literally just
not
accused
vote
Chloe
him
of being
out.
a traitor in our cabinet.
Like, I am shaking.
Because I was trying to explain like my
Yes.
theories to her,
I
and
am-
she couldn't get it, and I was like, "Are you a traitor?
Players, 17 out of the 18 of you have decided to join the final competition. Today's competition is only to add money to the prize pot. It does not add a shield. Understood? Wonderful. Players, there are 7 signs hidden throughout my ranch. On each of those signs is a word. However, that word is scrambled. You are putting together a riddle. It is a long riddle, 7 words. You cannot bring the signs back to the table. Once you get the words, each word is given a number, 1 through 7, in the order at which the words exist in the sentence. Make sense? Once you complete the sentence, it will give you the answer to where my dagger is hiding on this ranch. Bring me the dagger within 20 minutes, and I will be generous and not only give you $100 to the prize pot, but add the extra $50 that you lost during All Bugged Out, bringing the prize pot back to $500. Should you take longer than 20 minutes, in 25 minutes, you'll earn $100. 30 minutes, you'll earn $50. Any questions? On your mark, get set, go!
Let's go deep in. Okay, this, easy. There's no way it's... Ours was an actual word. It don't scramble to this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So this says secrets.
Secrets, yeah.
Wait, no. Yeah, secrets.
And ours was 2. Number 2 is this.
This.
5 is secrets.
5 is secrets.
Is that a T? That is.
That's a T.
So it's advantage.
No, there's no D.
Oh. 2 is this. 5 is secrets. 7 is reveal.
Hey, y'all!
Hey, suggestion. After you find one, flip it. So in case there's miscommunication.
Yeah, rip and flip. So it's
Somebody write down Vantage.
15 minutes left.
Check the armory.
Three is high.
That was really good. High vantage point. It's like a high vantage view or something. It's gonna be the top of the pool deck, I bet you. It is. Top of the pool deck. You're right. Top of the pool deck. The vantage point is the pool deck.
The riddle must be solved in full, even if you found the item.
Number 3. But for me, it's a factor.
Go ahead and take a guess. You sure can, as long as the riddle's revealed. I am very proud of y'all. You got the prize money to $500 and solved everything in 10 minutes. And don't worry, you're gonna have a break soon. Not until you banish one more person. Straight to the snake pit. Players, 6 of you remain. 2 of you have just been murdered at the hands of those bloody traitors. The last person you banished happened to be a faithful. Maybe this time you'll get better odds. Players, this is the final banishment. Should you be banished, you will not reveal your true identity. All right, players, the time for my talking is done, and the floor is yours.
So what we said before y'all were here is we thought it would be fair if we just kind of go one by one, plead our case, and kind of just talk about everyone else and start with that. I think that's fair.
Can I make a suggestion with that? Can we, like, whoever's pleading their case, like, not interrupt them, like, let them finish?
Yeah.
Try to keep it to, like, a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Pleading our case as to why don't vote us, or pleading our case for who we think.
Maybe a little bit of both. Everything about yourself and then suspicions.
Okay.
I mean, I'm happy to start. I think it's fairly clear at this point. I am a faithful. I blocked my own murder with a shield today, so I don't think I need to waste time going down that road.
Sure.
Something that has been kind of like a little needle in my brain right now is I know we had talked about it yesterday, Joe, that we were the final 2 with the bags for the snake situation. And when it was just us, you did say, oh, I really wish I had the anti-venom. And I was like, oh, that's a weird thing for a faithful to say. Like, a faithful has nothing to hide, so, like, why would you be worried about it? And I know you did come back at it saying, like, listen, I don't want to be in any position in which someone can manipulate what I say. But because Lucas was the one in there and is now confirmed traitor, I wonder if you were, I don't know, there's something about it felt off to me. I wonder about that full scenario. And there was also a time in which, after the slip and slide challenge, you had gotten a shield, and I know Nick had suggested to you, like, don't tell anyone else, keep it hidden to protect you from traitors finding out. And then as we were lined up for the murder barn, you, like, very kind of, like, openly were like, oh yeah, I was the one that got the shield in the challenge. And I thought, why would a faithful reveal that information so casually when traitors could still be in the line ready to make their decision? And I don't know if that was just a slip up or what.
Well, can I respond?
Please.
First of all, I didn't understand the game. Like, I thought if I have a shield and I told Matt or like that no matter what the order was, I was going to be safe. I thought, like, at first, my first instinct was to tell everyone I got the shield until people said I didn't. Other people knew on my team that I had the shield, so it would be really suspicious of me to then be like, not telling some people and having already told other people and then create whispers that way. Okay. So that's on that. The snake, can I just respond to the snake thing? Look, it was called anti-venom and snake for a reason. If you've watched the traitors, and I said this to you, I've said this to everyone, you do not want to get the snake, no matter what. If you didn't want the snake, everyone wanted the anti-venom. It was a power that you chose. If I was a traitor, I would care less, because Lucas, like, at that point, we know what happened. Lucas would have been a traitor, and I was nervous because I was a faithful and he could twist my words. Look, like, this whole game, I've been trying to go for the people who I really think are traitors. That's what I consider to be a good faithful. I've played the game logically. I'm not trying to be swayed by my emotions. I also think I've been right some of the time. And when other people, a lot of us sitting here, were wrong about Josh, about Rebecca, about Richard even, I said I wasn't sure. I didn't go that way. I think my initial suspicion still holds of Jen. Again, this is just the way I'm playing the game. She has yet to be proven to me that she is not suspicious to be a traitor. It's not surprising that you would go after me because I know you two are really close. And in my opinion, I think you could be being taken to the end by Jen. I think all of the chaos of Jen, we kept saying Jen is a messy player. She's made it this far. She's not stupid. She's defended herself and continued to make it this far. If she was a traitor, she wouldn't get me. She wouldn't kill me in the last murder because she wants to lay it up now. She only started going for me after I said her name, which was just a natural thing for me to say because I had heard suspicions from Rebecca and other people about Jen. The last thing I'll say, and then I'll shut up, is that statistically, again, I'm just looking like Vegas odds. We got an Ithaca traitor out. We know Lucas was recruited pretty late in the game. So we have to think that there is at least one traitor who is not an Ithaca person. So statistically, at least one, Jen or Jordan. I don't think it's Jordan, personally. I obviously think it's Jen. So do with that what you will. That's my spiel.
I think there's a case to be said that, except for Joseph, none of us are Ithaca people. So there's a case to be made that, it could be two Ithaca people, and it could be Joe, who, has had suspicion cast on him and sort of has skirted by in a way that, suspicion has been put on me, and you guys think that I've skirted by. There are questions for Joseph's gameplay. I would also like to say that no one has received a note about me. No one has gotten a clue that refers to me. And I think that, people that I helped banish, people that I helped, they would be wanting to get me out. Or, being really honed in on, this girl is probably a traitor, I think says that while maybe I'm a chaotic player and a messy player, I'm not a traitorous player. I've been very faithful. I'm trying to solve it. Maybe I'm not solving it the way you would solve it, but, the Lucas bit is concerning about you, but then I'm also sort of I do think for you, there's a case to be made, but I'm also why would you vote for me if I'm a great shield? I think that Richard is a chaos play. I think that Richard was a chaos play to put us in where we are now because it was obvious that Richard would be the next vote.
Can I go? And I just want to say my piece before the time is done. I have two really big suspicions right now, and the first one I want to bring to the table, Jen, unfortunately, is you.
Right.
Because if we go back to the last banishment ceremony, there was a group of us that went to the armory. It was you, me, it was Chloe, and it was Jordan, right? And we all said that whoever with us, we're not going to tell who got the shield. Caitlin found the other shield, which we found later on, which could say that for the rest of the people that were still playing, it's a shot in the dark to say who would be the person that had the shield on that one. You stood up in the banishment and said, I have the alibi token, I'm choosing not to use it. You were the only person in that entire thing that showed what power you had that was guaranteed not a shield. And I was surprised when you did that in that moment because I was she's now outing herself as saying, I don't have a shield. So if I was a traitor, I would go, if I'm having to take a shot in the dark, with the easiest choice, which would be you.
Who was voted out?
Nobody, because Caitlin had a shield. So nobody was voted out.
But why would I go for Caitlin when she's a person who really believes that I'm a faithful? Why would I vote out someone who's riding for me?
Because, maybe it's people are getting close and you want to make a better case for yourself. I would like to, if I can I'd like to continue on and I would love to hear a rebuttal. We voted out two traitors this morning, Lucas and Megan, and I don't know if this holds water or not, but in both of those times they both went for you, Joe. And so I'm curious as to why in those moments they're calling you out. I don't know if it's traitor on traitor. I don't know. But to me, that both of them dropping into you, to me, is a suspicious play.
I am happy to report that it is not traitor on traitor. I think that Megan came for me because it was sort of like her Hail Mary, and fortunately it did not work. I think Lucas did not have time to formulate a plan because he was so new to that role. So I think he clung to the last traitor plan that was thrown his way. I don't think that those two going for me in any way should indicate that I am a traitor, especially because I was vocal about getting the two of them out. I think that if I was a traitor, I might do one, I wouldn't do both.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Megan had been putting your name out like earlier in the game.
I hadn't talked to Megan strategically for many votes before this because I think that was her plan.
And I'm just pointing that out, is that I don't think a traitor would pull a traitor on traitor so early and like consistently.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not a traitor, so I don't know what the talk has been, but that's something that I'm considering.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance yet. So where I'm kind of at is, let me just go in order so I don't get scrambled. I don't know if I necessarily buy the traitor on traitor thing with you unless there was something that happened where you would have pissed them off and they were trying to leave a note, if that makes sense. I do feel like you have played a similar game as Megan where your name has been brought up a lot and then it gets faded away. Does that mean you're a traitor? Not necessarily, but I think that was the game of one of the traitors and it's something to consider. Jen, I mean, you, the only thing I have for you is the same thing that I have been saying, which was the bandana thing, how you have been playing this very chaotic game, and the only real traitor thing to pin on you is we were going into the round pretty clear on 3 scenarios. It was do Megan, if Megan's a faithful, we do Chloe. If Megan's a traitor, we do Lucas. So I did think it was weird that you were like, oh, we're clear on this one name, and then things are foggy. Joe, I don't know. I think your reaction, you really started pushing theories immediately after this murder, and that was a little sus. The traitors recruitment thing, I'm not. With the timeline is rough on when the recruitment happened. I don't know. Patrick, I have been working pretty closely with you since last night. I feel like we got really good rapport. This morning, I also kept it to myself for a bit that I got your name as a letter. I told you that in confidence, and then you felt like you were comfortable to tell other people that. I have wondered how I have still been in this game, and that's what makes me a little sus of you, but not. The Richard vote really blew shit up, and that's kind of where I'm at with my theories. And for myself, what I'll say for myself is I have played a very faithful game. I have never tried to cause chaos. Every time someone came to me, I only told them they were a faithful if I truly believed it. I have not tried to create any chaos in this game. I have played very straightforward. If I was a traitor, round 1 would have been the dumbest fucking thing for me to ever do. I watched the show. I know how the game goes. That's a rookie mistake. That's a Bob the Drag Queen mistake. That's what I've got.
Again, just to reiterate on the bandana thing, it was more just a time management, and people were saying Caitlyn, but I never thought Caitlyn, and I thought Richard and Josh were also names being floated. So
Who was saying Caitlyn?
there were at the last one, Richard had floated your name had been floating, but I was never on the Caitlyn train, and so I was like, Richard's name has been floating, Josh's name has been floating, we're set on Megan, Lucas's name is also floating, but let's take the long chunk of time we have to talk about the second person we're not all united on, because it was unanimous after we all got to the Lucas bit, but before that I think everybody had a few different names in their head. And the two people who I have a lot of suspicion on, I think it's very smart to then get rid of me right now, because the odds are stacked in your favor going into the finale. And if one of you doesn't get voted out in the finale, a traitor will win. Maybe it's she doth protest too much, but I am a faithful. If you vote me out, you are voting out another faithful. Again, just because I'm playing a chaotic game does not mean I'm playing a treacherous one. No. I have been chaotic and I've stirred shit up because I'm trying to solve the traitors.
Liars. The time for talk is done. Please write down the name of the person you wish to ban. Patrick, who do you wish to banish and why?
I think I've gone on a roller coaster, and I think we did. You know, I threw your name out before, and then you got close. But that the moment you exposed that power, and then you didn't get banished, really put suspicion on me that I can't shake. So Jen, I put it.
Joe E., who do you decide to banish and why?
I don't think this is a surprise. I've been saying it the whole game. And again, I think statistically this makes sense. And there's a lot of, like, sometimes where there's smoke, there is fire. We saw that with Megan, so, okay.
Shane, you have received 2 votes.
Yeah.
Who do you vote to banish and why?
I am not 100% certain. I'm suspicious of the Joes and Patrick. That's where my suspicions lie. He's written my name down a bunch, so I'm returning the favor, and I'm voting for Joe E.
Jordan, who do you wish to banish and why?
I am at this point where I feel like this person has played a very under the radar game. There has been random little things that start popping up, and I think at the end is when a traitor starts to crack, and that's why I'm voting for Joe E.
There are currently 2 votes for Jen and 2 votes for Joe E. Joseph D., who do you vote to banish and why?
So, this was not an easy vote. I hope it doesn't fuck me in the end. I think there's something we didn't talk about nearly enough. And that's Joe E. and his snake.
Joe E., you currently have 3 votes. Jen, you have 2. Caitlin, should you vote for Jen, it'll go to a tie. In that case, y'all will vote again, only between Joe E. and Jen. Caitlin, please reveal the name of the person you wish to banish and why.
Alright. I'm banishing this person because I think that they're playing dumber than they are. With the slip-ups that I noticed, and I am voting for Joe E.
Joe E., you have been banished and are immediately removed from Bloodstone Acres. You cannot reveal your true identity until the game is over. Please join your fellow outlaws.
I, on the one hand, am not surprised that Jordan would vote me. He's a gamer. I can't be upset at him. We had been texting and saying we were going to get to the end together, and if he had voted for Jen like we talked about, we very well would have gone to the end together and split the money. I think what ultimately screwed me up was getting the snake, and that was just luck. That was unlucky. I think ultimately Jordan is going to win.
Players, there are 5 of you left that will make it to finale, and we will all stand in front of the altar. Congratulations. But don't get too comfortable yet, because we in the South now, and like any good South town, everyone loves a public execution. So look back on the players old, the ghosts, the people you decided to banish, because together they will decide one more player to publicly execute before the finale. I will see you there.